Well, it looks like I got a little light left. Charter Arms Bulldog, designed by Douglas McClanahan. Now, this is what Nick Ecker sent to me after I had some problems with a mag pug, and he suggested that he send me this Bulldog. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but this one's not been on the market yet because they're able to give it a more of a stainless, high polished finish, which as long as the gun works, that's neither here nor there, but it is a little icing on the cake, and it is a nice looking gun. Now, the Bulldog was designed by a man named Douglas McClanahan, who'd worked for Ruger, he'd worked for Colt, and then he decided to branch off on his own to found Charter. Now, there's more things I want to talk about the Charter Arms revolvers in future videos, but as you can see, lighting is being lost rather rapidly. Some of the things that I like about the gun. Well, as far as the ammunition, that 240 grain cowboy action load was a bit stiff, especially if I'm shooting one-handed. So I would recommend you go to a 200 grain bullet or that self-defense load I was using, the PMC bronze, 180 grain copper jacketed hollow point. That was, the recoil was minimal. Now I like these grips. These are the standard Charter Arms grips. They're a hard rubber. I like that. You can get it in and out of a holster, yet it's going to absorb recoil. Now, another thing I like, these guns are actually probably designed originally, and you think about it, it was designed back in the 60s, 70s, somewhere along that timeline, when revolvers were still fired single action. And this hammer is so smooth to cock this gun. And actually, you could probably shoot this just as fast single action once you got used to it as you can double action. Now, as far as the trigger, double action, it's not that bad. It definitely compares to many of the other revolvers on the market. Not quite Smith & Wesson smooth, but it definitely compares to Taurus and Rossi. What do I not like about the gun? Well, right now, there's just a couple of things. I do not get the ejection system. That's very short. It's actually, and also it's more than just a extractor. You've got a plunger, and there's a sleeve, and so I don't really get that design. And I wish I had more ejector to eject my shells. Okay, small thing. You can get used to that. Another thing, the cylinder release is a little stiff. And I showed this on another video. There's actually a screw right here. And for whatever reason, sometimes that screw will back out and it will lock the gun up. All right. It's supposed to be even, flush with the back strap of the gun, or back strap of the back of the frame. So what place is this gun going to have for me? Is it just a range toy? Is it something that could be used for self-defense? Well, we'll see. I want to work with it some more. And, once again, every gun has strengths and weaknesses, and you learn to work around them. This gun is light. It weighs 21 ounces. Recoil, depending on the ammo, is not that bad. And it definitely could be used for self-defense once you got the gist of the gun and got good with the gun. This may wind up being my woods gun, for hiking and trails, maybe even as a sidearm when I'm hunting with a long rifle. Who knows? We'll see. And this is Greg, and I want to thank you, Nick Ecker and Lionquestfitness with the Charter Arms Bulldog.